Hi YouTube, my name is Josh. This is my second video, so I'm not the greatest, but I'll be doing a review on the dead-on electrician's pouch. It has two pouches in the front, and then I'll also be doing a review on the utility pouch. Sling over backpack. So I'm an industrial electrician. Well, not really industrial electrician, industrial maintenance, but I went to school for electrical, so I'm still learning that part of it. But yeah, it fits everything I need. I'll be starting to be a robot tech again here soon, so my layout's going to change a little bit. But channel locks, obviously, channel locks, Knipex. Both have their uses. Most of the time I go to the Knipex, but sometimes, like if I'm doing something in an awkward spot, if you hold the Knipex upside down and you go to grab something, sometimes this mechanism will slide if it's in the right angle, so sometimes just good old-fashioned channel locks is the best. Obviously, multimeter. Usually I have a fluke in here, but I leave that at work, so I didn't bring it home, but I also have this in case I have to do amps, because my fluke 117 doesn't do it. You never know, you're going to need all sorts of random stuff. Screws, nut drivers, who knows, you're going to need it at some point in time. And I'm lazy and fat, so I hate to walk back and forth and grab stuff, so if they have a call for something, I go and grab this stuff. I have the ticker with the thermometer on it, or infrared, whatever, does temperature. It's great for checking motors or belts to see what is actually the problem. If it's, yeah, you get how that works. It's really good for troubleshooting. Obviously, you don't want to trust your life on it. I got the Weeha insulated screwdrivers. They're pretty good. They've, as you can kind of tell, they got lots of use and abuse. Got these. They're the Harbor Freight ones. They suck. Don't buy them, but they do a good enough job that they're okay. But I got those and the new Doyle dikes, and the dikes sucked. They broke within the first day, so don't get those. If you really need good dikes, I got the 10-inch Knipex. Industrial maintenance, you're going to be cutting any and everything, so these are a powerhouse, and with 10 inches of leverage, if you can't cut it with this, you're going to be grabbing another tool anyway. So on a random note, I don't carry it often unless I know I have to do a lot of zip ties, but I don't know if you can see the name of the brands. Yeah, these things are awesome. It cuts it flush for zip ties, but the job I currently got working at a box factory, we don't use it very often, and I don't carry it on me. So, but it's just a side note. It's actually really awesome. Milwaukee. These are just that, hey, I need to grab something, and obviously with the tensioner, you can lock it down even tighter. These are pretty awesome. I got the little Coast flashlight. I'm thinking about next one trying out the Nico or Nico. This thing's been pretty awesome. The only thing that sucks is a little mechanism that holds it here. Sometimes it'll pop off, but other than that, this flashlight's been dropped from 10 feet, still works. Dropped from 15 feet, still works. Got the Ideal. When I was going to electrical class, our teacher convinced us to buy a bunch of Ideal stuff. The only thing Ideal I like is the T-stripper on here. Obviously got pink on it, so it's pretty noticeable. It's mine, but everything else Ideal I was not impressed with. The lineman's crapped out on me, the dikes crapped out on me, all of it. I actually still have the dikes. I need to just take it out, but these things cannot cut jack. Not compared to the Knipex by any means. Greenlee Linesman's, also known as my hammer. I mean, nothing fancy. It doesn't have a crimper on the back, which I kind of wish it did, but it's okay. It's an awesome hammer, and it cuts whatever I need it to, so I've been pretty impressed and happy with it. These little things, Knipex plier wrench. I want to get the Weeha one. The Weeha one of the guys I know from class has the Weeha ones, and I'm pretty jealous, so I tried those out probably, but these are awesome just because you don't always have the exact size you need, and like I said, I'm lazy, so it's good to have in your bag a good catch-all to everything. But these are awesome for getting little airlines and stuff like that they normally couldn't reach. So baby chinnies, probably end up just taking these out, to be honest with you, since the pliers wrench gets about everything these things can and cannot. So very rarely do I need these with the Knipex and the bigger channel locks, but yeah. The other thing I carry is needle nose. I use it once a month maybe, but that one time you need it, needle nose is good, and I've only got channel locks, so I have nothing bad to say about them, or nothing comparably to, but you don't need them very often. My beater, it's got the metal cap and metal all the way through, Milwaukee. Nothing fancy, but it's a pretty awesome chisel. Usually I do with metric, so I don't have them on me, but the Weehaw Allen wrenches, they're pretty awesome. The place I'm at now uses a lot of standard, and I just got the cheap Stanley ones. They're okay. I had to cut a few of them down and whatnot. Nothing. You want the ones with the ball ends. It makes your life a lot easier. But like I said, I'm switching jobs again soon, so I'm gonna go back to that. Robinson screwdriver, nothing fancy. You don't know what it's used for. The 1101, it's obviously seen lots of abuse and got pink on it again, so it's noticeably mine, first class. But yeah, sometimes you just need that one thing that can answer everything. Not the greatest, but it works just fine. Oh yeah, I guess the other nice thing from my deal that I have, I totally forgot about this, is the Reamer. Yeah. Obviously you always need zip ties. That marker's trash. I got two more. You're always marking something, bending pipe or who knows what. Got one extra ground screw wire. Yeah. Obviously got a tape loop, but I'll just talk about the real reason for this thing. Pros and cons of these bags. Let me readjust here. Sorry about that. I'll try to cut some of that out. But okay, so you have your two bags. This one sucks because it falls forward all the time. Even if you have something just like a multimeter and something else, it's just gonna fall forward. The pros of this though is your tape clip is up here, so it sets off high enough and it's okay. And by the time, most time when you have this anyways, if it falls over a little bit, it's not a big deal, but it is kind of an annoyance when you have stuff like you have screws or something here and they all just fall out. It's pretty annoying if you know you're working on a project. This one, I had a belt loop or a tape loop at some point in time, but you know, when you do enough LED lights, you always have that chain laying over, so I improvised. But I like the utility pouch more, to be honest with you, because everything fits in there nicely. I can't fit as much in there, but the biggest drawback is if you want to carry your tape, you throw your tape on there, as soon as you set it down, bam, it's laying on the ground just because there's not enough clearance there. So if they fix that in the pouch, it shouldn't be that much harder to put it up higher, but if they fix that, I'd probably go back to using this pouch more. And the other drawback is I'm about to modify it, probably tonight or tomorrow because it's driving me nuts, is, I'll talk about this D-ring in a second. There's no handle. All it is a sling over pouch. The utility one has a handle, and most of the time I'd rather have a handle, so I've been using the D-ring. But the D-ring is kind of nice because places I worked at, there's always something metal. You just clip it on and all of a sudden it's hanging there for you. So that's been pretty nice. Or I clip it onto my toolbox because I got a Milwaukee toolbox. I'll try to do a review over someday, but I got 36 inch, pretty awesome. But it has the little loop thing for a handle, improvised handle. So I'll probably take some more chain and make it work. But yeah, that's about it. And I'll try to do some more reviews. I have also have a Lowe's backpack tool bag that I use for school. I'll do a review on later. Yeah. So y'all have a great day.